Hey, good morning, everyone, or afternoon, whatever the case may be. This is Art Dill, your emini success coach for futurestradingcompany.net, or you can also find us at eminisuccesscoach.com. This is just a brief video for a weekly recaps for weeks ending March 23rd, 2012 and March 30th, 2012. I will be resuming my daily recap Monday, April 2nd. I was down in Tucson last week, and unfortunately, I discovered that my laptop, which I was trading with, did not have enough CPU speed to run the audio portion of my GoToWebinar, and so we were very, very handicapped, and I also could not record audio on my Camtasia Studio for the daily recaps. I did post one video without any audio. I think that was for Monday's trading this last week. But I will be recording now from back in Washington State with my regular computer, and I now know that I will need to upgrade my computer setup in Tucson before I go back down there to start trading again, which I definitely am going to do. I left 84-degree weather yesterday, which was Saturday, floating around on my little floaty in my swimming pool, to come back to about 45 degrees and rain here in Washington State. So as soon as I can get back to Tucson, I'm certainly going to try to do that. For the week of March 19th and the March 23rd here, we were 18, 12, and 2 and plus 56 points. And included in that results was one trade which we should not have been in. It was right before the release of consumer confidence at it was 10 a.m. Eastern time on that day, and I took a 30-point loss on that trade, which we really should never have been in, and I have taken steps to make sure that that doesn't happen to us again. We still ended up the week positive, but we would have been more positive had we not been in that trade, and we certainly should not have been in that trade. The week ending 3/30/12, we were 13, 10, and 3. I had some really good gains on a few trades. Had a great news trade gain that we took at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, one of the mornings. So all in all, a profitable week. Could have been better, but we were 13, 10, and 3 plus 107 points for the week ending 3/30/12. Just another note that I sent out emails to our room members. I'm going to be taking a look at potential trades overnight. The room officially is going to be open during the Globex session for a couple of hours every evening. Here on the West Coast, I'll be up just before midnight. That'll be just before 3 a.m. on the East Coast. And we will be taking a look at potential overnight trades. And I'll show you why I'm going to do that. You're looking at March 29th, after the open on the Globex session in Europe, the midnight open, around midnight here on the West Coast, around 3 a.m. on the East Coast, the European session opens. And let me just give you a real quick snapshot here. This was a trade that would have occurred at 1:05 a.m., 3:05 a.m. On the East Coast. with the short at 13,062. But what you will see overnight, many, many times when we get a trigger and you get into an entry, the market trends in that direction a long time and gives you an opportunity to really have some substantial gains in just one or two trades during the evening overnight Globex session. So I definitely am going to be looking at that, and the room will be open about 5 minutes till midnight Pacific, 5 minutes to 3 a.m. On the East Coast. And wherever you may be, it will vary depending upon your time zone. But I'm going to have the room open a couple of hours at least during the Globex session, trying to pick up an early entry into some really big moves. So that's all I have for this recap. Again, the last couple of weeks, okay trading. Could have been better had I not been in a couple of trades during news releases, which I will never do again, I promise you. So that's it. That's my recap. I will be starting daily recaps again on Monday. And if you're a room member or if you want to come into the room, just send me an email. Info at emini-successcoach.com. And I will give you the webinar ID for the first 2 weeks of April, which will be starting tomorrow, Monday. Anyway, have a great rest of your weekend, everyone. I'm still working on stuff here at the main mothership, getting things ready for Monday's trading.